Hello there guys, Sam Laterna here, your host of Open Swim. Tonight is the night. Christmas Trios is here and it premieres on IWTV in just under an hour. Be sure to use the hashtag Christmas Trios, and if you aren't already subscribed to IWTV, you can gain a 5-day free trial using the code Leapfrog. One more thing, guys, social media is a buzz during the holiday season, and there is no better Twitter or Instagram page to follow than @CampLeapfrog. So be sure to follow. And if I haven't said it already, thank you so much for joining us on the Independent Wrestling Facebook page. I'm going to pass it over to Blake Chadwick as he introduces the first match.
All right, campers, it is officially time for Open Swim. Just minutes before we go live on IWTV for Christmas Trios. Once again, welcome to Camp Leapfrog. I'm your camp director, Blake Chadwick, as we have an incredible night of surprises and festival fun here for you this evening. Now let's head back to the ring for introductions here on Open Swim.
The innovator of silence, the Whisper. His opponent, from Trenton, New Jersey, the Drip God, the world famous Cheeseburger.
And the campers go wild for Cheeseburger, as this is a great contest to kick things off. Whisper one-on-one with Cheeseburger. Senior Camp Leapfrog official Chris Levin assigned to this contest. Bell sounds, we're underway. And remember, we are just minutes from going live on IWTV, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, immediately following Open Swim. And we can certainly thank Sam Laterna for kicking things off here on Open Swim. And she will wrap things up as well. Sam thrust into a big position this evening in the stead of Brad Rush, the camp director, unable to be in attendance tonight. So Sam is running the ship here at Leapfrog, as Cheeseburger trying to control the pace here in the early going against the Whisper. Nice athleticism on display by the mysterious man. Full arm dragon twist applied into the top wrist lock. Trying to ground the trainer of the Worldwide Dojo in Bristol, Pennsylvania. That is Cheeseburger. Competed all over the world in the Tokyo Dome for Ring of Honor. As Chris Levin checks in, and Cheeseburger, who has certainly made some waves in Camp Leapfrog, one of the most tenured campers, as he slithers out. And the Whisper silently comes right back on the attack. Trying to work over that left arm and wrist of Burger. Cheeseburger here, trying to escape. And look at this quickness on display by Cheeseburger, the double leg pickup. And Cheeseburger floats over. Nicely done there. And now driving the knee right into the small of the back. Trying to silence the Whisper. And remember, all throughout Christmas Trios, we will see that Lucha Libre style 3-on-3 action. Tags can apply in the traditional sense, or of course, I don't press, nobody there. And Cheeseburger comes right back with a deep arm drag takedown. Tags can come by the traditional sense, or simply heading to the floor and your tag team partner replacing you inside the ring. A lot of excitement coming up all throughout the Christmas Trios tournament, as my broadcast colleagues Dimitri and Joe Dombrowski will be on hand to help call the Christmas Trios event, all put in place by Sam Laterna. And once again, we are live here on our Open Swim, just minutes before IWTV presents Christmas Trios, the double underhook. Burger's got him in position, thought it could have been a Tiger Bomb. He has him delayed up and just drops him right down overhead. And Burger now hooks the outside leg and a near fall. Heard some discussions that Cheeseburger was talking to Brad Rush about possibly starting a worldwide dojo right here at Camp Leapfrog for some young up-and-coming campers. That would be some incredible information for them if that comes to fruition. As Burger perches himself up there, middle turnbuckle, and he's caught in midair by the Whisper, twisted inside out with the tilt-a-whirl into the backbreaker, and the Whisper now driving that knee right into the middle of the back of Cheeseburger, trying to fold him in half here. The campers trying to rally behind the head trainer of the Worldwide Dojo, sends him for a ride, and the Whisper, that one wasn't silent, comes back the other way with a power slam, and 2.5. And this is a singles bout. We will see trios bouts all Christmas trios long on IWTV. Just one day before the annual Christmas Spectacular, Camp Leapfrog debuts Christmas trios for you, the fans, worldwide. Senior official Chris Levin checking in. Cheeseburger will continue, at least for now. Front chancery applied here by the Whisper. As Cheeseburger might have bit off a little more than he can chew in this contest. I don't think he expected this evenly matched up opponent in the form of the Whisper. As the Whisper there driving that elbow right to the rib area of Cheeseburger. As the campers here at Leapfrog in our winter session trying to rally behind Cheeseburger on our open swim event. And the Snapmare will send him to the outside, does the Whisper. Comes right back in, Burger off the ropes, and Cheeseburger with a flying forearm. The Whisper a bit stunned right now. As Burger in the corner, he comes charging back, and the knife edge chop right to his opponent. And the Whisper here gets turned inside out, and Burger exacting a measure of revenge, going for the left arm of the Whisper, which was the target area of the young man in the opening minutes here. And Burger's going to chop him down to size, and another super kick. Plants the Whisper, and the diving elbow. Burger, there's a cover. 2, and a 2.5, and it looked like Cheeseburger was going the other way. And that slight hesitation might have cost him the 3. And now he's looking for that cross arm breaker, that Juji Gatami. Trying to extend that arm 180 degrees of the Whisper. And Burger now trying to manipulate the wrist of his opponent. And the Whisper here trying to lock his hands together to prevent any sort of submission here. He rolls over, Burger right back the other way, and look at these two, rolling all over Camp Leapfrog. Possible pinning combinations averted by the other, and Burger continues to try and extend that arm for the submission. The Whisper will not be silenced here on Open Swim. He floats back over, possible pinning combination, Chris Levin right on top of it, but Burger's shoulders are not down. Cheeseburger now in a precarious position. He's lifted right up onto the shoulders of the Whisper. And a Blue Thunder bomb. He holds for the cover. And 2 3/4. Almost was enough. But you're going to need a little bit more than that to dispatch Burger. As Cheeseburger now trying to get back to his feet. The Whisper writhing in pain, holding that left arm. Neither man at 100% here. Leaving it all in the ring on Open Swim. Remember, folks, we are just minutes away from Leapfrog going live on IWTV with Christmas Trios. And remember, if you're new to IWTV, use the promo code LEAPFROG, LEAPFROG, for a free 5-day trial. And you can check out everything in the brief history of Camp Leapfrog. As these two exchanging blows, back and forth, tooth and nail they go. Cheeseburger and the Whisper. A European uppercut by the Whisper. Has Cheeseburger reeling. And a series of forearm shivers here. But Burger coming right back. Cheeseburger now. Sends him back into the ropes. Creates a bit of separation here. And now Cheeseburger goes for the Irish whip. That's reversed by the Whisper. Cheeseburger's going to meet him in the middle. Whisper continues to go. And there's a leg lariat. Kisses him right on the mouth with the tip of his boot. And the Whisper now charges into the near side corner. Burger creates the separation yet again. Goes for the Shote. Well scouted. And a half Nelson backbreaker by the Whisper. But Burger's going to turn it right around. Backslides, got him. 2. And only a 2. Oh, and Cheeseburger there. Going for that roundhouse. That's blocked by the Whisper. And he's going to dump him. 1, 2, and Burger at 2 7/8 is able to slip that right shoulder up. You can see that look from the Whisper right to Chris Levin. He thought that was 3, but our senior official right on top of things. And now the Whisper will have to go back to the drawing board. He puts Cheeseburger in position now. Possible high-risk maneuver on its way. And he's going all the way upstairs as the Whisper. He's on that second turnbuckle. The stunned silence of the Whisper. And there's no whispering in the wind here at Camp Leapfrog as Cheeseburger has it well scouted. Burger up to his feet. Here we go. Crucifix. 2. Reversed. And a near fall. Right back in a pinning combination. And Burger another near fall. Stacks him up, does the Whisper. Flips him right around. Burger, 2. Whisper shifts his weight. Right back the other way. What a back and forth affair we've got here. Side headlock applied by Burger. Off the ropes we go. Sunset flip. Right in the center of the ring. 2, 3. That's going to do it. So a huge victory for Cheeseburger. Right here on Open Swim. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, we are just minutes away from Christmas Trios going live on IWTV at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Now let's head back to Sam Laterna as she's going to wrap things up here on Open Swim.
Dustin Wilson here, America's favorite goon, and let me lay in on something. You want to be a tadpole? You want to be a camper? Well, now you can with the Camp Leapfrog t-shirt. Now, you might not be as strong as Killian McMurphy, as sick nasty as Miles Millennium, or as devilishly talented as I, but you can come close. Just go to shopiwtv.com today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're back. Hi. Well, guys, what a fantastic match between the Whisper and Cheeseburger. Thank you so much, Blake, for calling that match. Now, at Leapfrog, we do have some more mischievous campers, let's say, and we are so fortunate that certain mischievous acts have been caught on camera. So let's take a look at some behind-the-scenes photo and video. Top of mind is Killian being a bit of a goon.
And we're now live, ladies and gentlemen. It is about 7:21 a.m. If you kept up with us yesterday, you was watching Camp Leapfrog on IWTV. Your boy with Killian, the gentleman's gentleman, ready to wake everybody up like a true gentleman. Let's see how this goes. All right, everyone. The gentleman's gentleman.
Photo credit for that last montage goes to Sophia. You can follow her on Twitter at Sophia AllTimeLow. And guys, don't forget to interact with us using the hashtag Christmas Trios all night. As a matter of fact, why don't you get on Twitter right now and let us know what your favorite photo from that montage is. Guys, I wasn't expecting this, but I'm getting my interviewee for the evening. He's calling, and he's very early for his call time. So let's do this. I'm always prepared.
Boom! Surprise, baby! It's me, Big CALLUX. Big CALLUX waits for no one, not even the hands and sands of Father and Mama Time. Big CALLUX creates space, height, time, and he creates when he wants to do his own interview. Hello.
Absolutely do, my friend. Hello, CALLUX. You know, you're pretty early to this interview. We had some more behind the scenes stuff we were going to show, but yeah, welcome to Open Swim, CALLUX. Quite
Thank
the introduction you gave yourself.
Big CALLUX doesn't own a watch, and his sewer does not own a clock. So his time is judged by the direction of the sun, and it looked like it was about time. Well, the sun may have been on the other side. Who knows?
All right, CALLUX. Well, I'll take it because the interview machine is always ready for an interview. So let's get it started. Don't poke yourself with that candy cane, bro.
I do what I want.
Okay. Now, at Leapfrog Live, Sam Laterna's Sleepover, hosted by me, you were in the main event against CC Boost. You guys had a pretty crazy Monsters Ball match. Literally anything went. There were ladders, there were chairs, there were fireworks. Were you hurting after that match?
No. Except for, yes, Big CALLUX had many hurt. His leg couldn't actually do the thing that legs do. You know, where they go forward? So Big CALLUX had to walk backwards the entire day. It was a little tricky, but Big CALLUX picked up the W, and he'll trade that for a leg any day.
All right, well, you got to make sacrifices in wrestling, right? And sometimes you put your body on the line. CALLUX, you're a big, strong dude, so I think you can handle a little body distress the day after a big match like that. But tonight, we are going to be watching Christmas Trios, the first ever Trios tournament hosted by Camp Leapfrog. Yes, I'm super excited too. If you were to compete tonight, who knows if you will or you won't, I won't spoil it for the fans, but who would be on Team CALLUX?
If Big CALLUX were to compete in Christmas Trios, he would pick two people The two people that have been by his side since he walked out the womb. The two people that have been on his shoulders since he descended down from heaven. Those two people are the only people Big CALLUX trusts to walk him into the fires of Christmas. And those two people are the Great Khali and Big Daddy V. And together we make the team of Big, Great, Big.
Okay, yeah, definitely larger than life personalities in your trios group, I would say. I don't know if Leapfrog has the budget for that yet, though. So we'll have to see.
Well, one of them is dead. One of them is a dead person. I don't know how much money that takes.
Oh, that's for another Halloween special.
Probably. Hey, break out the Mario and Luigi board. I think that summons people up from the ground.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you so much, CALLUX. I have one last question before you head out and do your CALLUX thing. What does CALLUX want for Christmas?
No one has ever asked Big CALLUX that before.
Oh no.
He has everything he wants. He's got cats. He's got barbed wire. Big CALLUX, given the opportunity, if he met Santa face to face, he would ask him to be big. Yeah!
Yeah!
It's a gift to Santa.
All right. Well, I'll see what I can do. I'll reach out to my sources, see if I can get you Santa Claus.
Oh, Santa, he's in demand. You might have an easier time getting Big Daddy V.
Uh-oh, we'll have to see. Anyway, CALLUX, thank you so much. Stay big, okay?
Yeah, whatever. Bye.
Bye.
Did you miss out on our first live event? If so, you can catch it on IWTV under Videos on Demand. Just type in Leapfrog Live, Sam Laterna's Sleepover, hosted by moi. Anyway, guys, I'm feeling a little cheery. I've had a lot of eggnog. I'm going to go ahead and pass this over to Joe Dombrowski, who is going to be announcing the main event of Open Swim.
This match is a trio increiblé match. What does that mean? On Team 1, we have Joshua Webra, Midas Black, and Calvin Kozor. What? Team number 2, the team of Xavier Faraday, Jay Lyons, Tyler Clyde.
Thank you, Sam Laterna, for doing an incredible job so far. This is Open Swim. My name is Joe Dombrowski, and we're headed right into Trio's Increiblé, a most unique set of circumstances featuring 3 standard tag teams split off as one partner joins left side of the screen, one partner joins the right side of the screen, and it's going to be a very interesting exercise as we'll see if the main event can even adjust far enough to get the match started. Black having to explain that they are not a team, they'll be on opposing sides. Main event, Oreo Speedwagon and the Runway split up on either side. And here we see what maybe the first bits of mind games here, that treat, that piece of meat, whatever that happens to be that Midas is holding out for Jake Lyon, usually a reward for good behavior, for subservience. But here, a little bit of a psychological tactic, it appears. Lyon gets his treat, but with the bell officially sounding, friendships, relationships, business partnerships are out the window here. This is a matchup that was devised by our campground owner, Brad Rush, who saw this once in Guadalajara, Mexico. I believe he was on tour down there, hitting Tulancingo, Hidalgo, and a number of other very famous, beautiful cities in that particular part of the world. But right now, what it's going to be a test in team building and trust building as well, as we see the main event have their exchange, still with meat in mouth, as Lyon gets the tag to Tyler Klein, Calvin Couture tagging on the other side. It's not only adjusting to work with people that you normally wouldn't, trusting people you normally wouldn't, getting out of your comfort zone. If you're uncomfortable, you're learning something. But it's also, as you can see here, an opportunity to best the individual that probably knows you more than anyone else in professional wrestling. Klein and Calvin have traveled the roads together for quite some time. It's Calvin the fashionista, Klein the fashion consultant, and it's Klein connecting with a leg lariat to take Calvin down. This is all a small sample of what you're going to see when we go to IWTV at the top of the hour, 8 p.m. Eastern, for Christmas Trios 2020. If you're not a part of IWTV, if you're new to IWTV, independentwrestling.tv, use the promo code Leapfrog when you get there, and not only do you get in on Christmas Trios 2020, but you also get a free 5-day trial to the IWTV library, the most expansive independent wrestling library you're going to find anywhere in the world. It is a can't-miss situation, no matter what you're into, what style, what era of independent wrestling. Whatever you like, there's something for you on IWTV, and there's something for you here at Christmas Trios as well, because we have so many eclectic and unique teams. Some know each other very, very well. Some have never met until today. And the teamwork that you're going to see, or lack thereof, is going to be a developing story throughout the night. And speaking of teamwork or lack thereof, Calvin and Tyler, in tandem, try to release their holds on one another. Double clothesline, and check this out, referee, double pin. All four shoulders are down as we almost had an inadvertent enacting of the old New Age Outlaw rule, so to speak, only in this instance, the tag team partners are on opposite sides as we get a look at Oreo Speedwagon, Faraday on the left, Wavera on the right, and there'll be no time for these two athletes to say keep on loving you to one another, because this is a competitive situation. And I will say this about Joshua Wavera. I've been studying the career of this athlete any chance I get. I know some of the people that Josh has trained under. I know some of the people Josh has studied on his on their downtime, and Josh is very fiercely competitive. And I think the evolution of Josh Wavera over the past few months, and certainly the months and years to come, will be very, very interesting. Xavier Faraday is more of the athletic, aerialistic, very quick individual, and I think Wavera and Faraday complement each other very, very well in standard tag team matchups. But here, you're seeing two very distinct styles. Wavera is grounding Faraday and getting a distinct advantage from it. Wavera has the size advantage, and you see Wavera mounts Faraday, had the fist position, but had second thoughts. Wavera fought the urge to strike his partner, but will it come to a point he can't fight that feeling anymore? Great show of respect, and in my estimation, this will be a tandem to watch in the months ahead when it comes to standard 2-on-2 tag team competition. Faraday tried to shoulder block through Wavera. I would not advise. But this is a small sample of some of the unique trios we're going to see on IWTV as part of the actual tournament. What's going to happen when Killian McMurphy and his goons take on the mystical, macabre nature of Degeneration Hex? What's going to happen when the determination of Salt the Snow takes on the precision of Technico Team 2000? And Eric Watts will not be attending, by the way. And the team that tears at my heartstrings, pulls at my heartstrings the most, maybe the sentimental favorites to me, how about the Pop Art Flyers? I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. I'm looking forward to seeing what a very good professional wrestler has in store, because he's got some very... Oh, look at this! We saw a moment ago, Faraday went for the heartwarming moment. He went for the trademark pose of Oreo Speedwagon, and Wavera saw an opportunity. Wavera took an advantage and connected with that back suplex. Again, the competitive nature we talked about, the transformation we have seen into just a better, more focused and determined athlete. And there's a time to smile. There's a time for fun and games. There's a time to every purpose. But in this specific match, it's all about victory at the expense of what's comfortable to you, at the expense of someone who you may call brother, you may call best friend, you may call, we may call a cover here, and that's 2 count, as Faraday gets the shoulder up. But as I was talking about, just so many trios, what about Team Drop Down and their desire to seemingly overtake the entire nature, the entire spirit of Camp Leapfrog, at the expense of all of these athletes and many of these competitors, many of these campers that you see watching this matchup are gearing up to compete themselves, as Faraday sends Wavera and Calvin into each other, and it's Faraday fighting for his life out here, striking anything near him that moves. Wavera accidentally collides with Calvin thanks to the assist from Faraday. Normally, that'd be a great idea. Here, a miscue. And check out Faraday. This is the cookie cutter. It's an Oreo Speedwagon specialty that Wavera was inadvertently baited into. The sling blade, the tag. Here comes Lion. Here comes Black. Will Black have the Midas touch, where everything he touches turns to gold? Or Jay Lion, who, let's be honest, he's a filthy creature of another sort. Everything he touches turns to flies, I think. But will that nature win out? And I'm very impressed Midas Black still has the hat on. And Lion still has the meat in his mouth. Old habits die hard if you're in the main event. Face first, Midas sends his would-be opponent, and Tyler fought all over himself to try to interrupt that particular fall. Midas was there waiting for him as action continues. And this has been, oh, check this out, again, an inadvertent double team as Midas uses his own usual is better bit of nomenclature, tag team partner as a weapon, and now, well, all 6 of these athletes have had to jump through many hoops in this matchup already just to get as far as they have been. And have you ever seen a trained Calvin? Will Calvin work on the fly here and adjust to the main event playbook? Calvin look at his sword. Oh! You do not try to jump through another man's hoop. It's just unethical, folks. It's sacrilege. Here comes Wavera.
Great tag, timely tag by Wavera and Black. But Lion breaks through, and Lion just pounces on his normal keeper. And a springboard kick days as Calvin caught enough of Calvin to send him down. Wavera elevated. Check out this power from the thick, stocky Lion. Looking to be the king of this jungle, but Wavera looking to make sure the Lion sleeps tonight. Check out the aggression, these forearm smashes. Lion is dazed. Must feel like he's been tranquilizer. Here comes Wavera. Both feet to the side of that majestic mane. And Wavera is feeling the energy. Tyler Klein from behind. Lion looking to outsmart the field here. It's Wavera. Catches. Tyler has that arm and shoulder draped on the top rope. Check out Faraday. Up and over. Flip dive, tope con hilo to the outside against some inadvertent chemistry from Oreo Speedwagon, and then Faraday hauls off and kicks Wavera between the eyes. Keep in mind, in trios matches here and throughout the night, it is lucha tag rules, much more lax than the American style you may be used to, as Tyler almost puts away his normal standard tag team partner. Sometimes they use physical contact to tag. Sometimes it's as simple as exiting a ring and someone else taking their place. It's a little more lax, a little more liberal, but the action is quicker and more explosive and comes from every direction as a result. It's Calvin and Tyler now centering again. And Calvin cinches Tyler in for the play of the day. Shout out Elix Skipper here. Camp Leapfrog, why not? Faraday with a trip up, and jeez. Right to the back of the head. Calvin had no time to see it coming. Faraday on top. And it's Wavera, most unusually, interrupting the Faraday cover. Again, things that you would not normally see in any circumstances, but that book is out the window when we're talking Christmas trios. And certainly a lot of rules of what is standard are out the window when it's Camp Leapfrog, but jeez. BFOL. You can guess what those initials spell out, but that lariat could mean the end as Wavera drops Faraday. And no remorse and all focus there. It's what Wavera needed, but Lion with the interruption. Twisting, Uranagi, multiple revolutions, that's gotta be it! No! And Lion is feeling it. Those juices are flowing. And keep in mind, this isn't even part of the Trios tournament. This is a bonus. This is open swim. We've got an entire bracket full of hungry, competitive teams, many of them watching this match and are thinking, how do I top this? How do I be bigger, be better, be badder, be bolder for the IWTV audience? Double splash, double pin, but a double kick out. This action is explosive, and it's only going to escalate. Top of the hour, when Christmas Trios officially gets underway. That's assuming if this match even ends by then. This may carry over into Christmas Trios, because I don't see any kind of a clear-cut winner so far. These teams are so evenly matched, justifiably so. They were split down the middle. Right down the middle, Daddy. And these teams have now turned once again to their normal tag team partners. As the slugfest emerges, well, the Runway had different ideas. They're going to dispose of the main event. I don't think they wanted to hit each other in their respective faces and mess up their looks. Oreo Speedwagon gets rid of the Runway, and for a moment we see that familiarity as these teams in a way work together, but still with individual goals. It's Wavera and Faraday in the center of the ring, and check out Faraday try to catch Wavera unaware. Wavera on top, and Faraday reverses it, traps the shoulders, tight hook, cradles him, and Faraday gets the win for his team. You see the look of surprise on the face of Josh Wavera. Did not expect to be out-quickened and outsmarted, albeit for a moment, by Xavier Faraday. But we've seen both these athletes progress and improve so much that, as I said, it was 50-50 in terms of how this matchup could play out. So many of these tournament matches are 50-50 as well. As we continue to count down, the minutes become seconds. The fiercely competitive Wavera couldn't get the job done here, but there'll be other days for these 6 athletes. But tonight, it all comes down to this for 8 teams as we are about to get started, just moments away. Sam Laterna, back to you, my friend.
Guys, we are just minutes away from the premiere of Christmas Trios, a new kind of trios tournament hosted by Camp Leapfrog and High Tension Wrestling. Thank you so much for tuning into Open Swim. Do not forget to use the hashtag Christmas Trios all night to interact with the roster. I'm going to go get some eggnog because mine is out. Trios starts in a few. Bye-bye.